Hello, my dear sweet friends and family. I cannot believe it's already been 2 months that I have been working full-time as a missionary with TWR MOTION here in Cary, North Carolina. It's been a crazy couple months adjusting and getting used to life here, but God's been so faithful and so kind, and a lot has happened. So I want to give you a little update on what the Lord has been doing and what I've been involved in the past 2 months. So there are 2 sets of videos that I've been able to produce in the time that I've been out here so far. The first were a couple short videos for TWR 360, our online and mobile app platforms. And the other was a deputation video for an older couple at TWR who are trying to raise more support to finish the race that God's called them to. Then TWR 360 had a Christian music artist come into this very studio that I'm in, and we got to film him for a week and record some of his music. By far my favorite part of the last 2 months was our 5-day trip to Europe in the middle of August. We flew into Vienna, Austria, but spent most of our time at the TWR office in Bratislava, Slovakia, where we filmed a man from Central Asia who became a believer and was persecuted out of his country, and I describe him as a modern-day Apostle Paul. He encountered a lot of the same hardships as Paul did, with the same spirit to plant churches, preach Christ, and make disciples. It was really encouraging to get to interview him and learn his story, and I'm excited for you guys to get to see that video in the end of October. We are in
Bratislava,
Slovakia. TWR Motion is filming. What are we filming?
an interview with somebody from Central Asia.
Here's what we're in front of right now. Pretty amazing.
Peace.
Then when we got back from Europe, we launched straight into a week-long media strategy training course that our whole team was actually all together for the first time. Something exciting coming up in TWR Motion is our desire to better equip deaf communities around the world. I've been involved in a lot of research and prayer in the last couple weeks, just trying to seek God's direction on how to move forward and to see different pieces come together so that we can make videos that can help explain the gospel to the deaf community. One of the biggest adjustments to moving to another part of the country is plugging into a new church. But God has been so kind to help me make connections at Colonial Baptist. There's a lot of awesome people that I've been getting to know, families that I'm starting to build relationships with, and I'm also serving in the college ministry, and small groups are starting up in a couple weeks, so if you think of it, be praying for that. It's been really cool to see how God can use my heart for discipleship in this really practical way. I'm still pursuing my biblical counseling certification, and that's been my favorite part of the week by far, is when I get to do that homework. So please pray that the Lord continue to use that to convict my heart and also to teach my mind and my heart how to apply biblical truth. I always forget to mention this, but I also have a blog that goes along with my vlog that you're watching right now. It's kind of my heart. This is more the practical things that are going on in my life, but I'd really would be blessed and encouraged if you guys would check out my blog and just be able to rejoice with me and how faithful our God is and how kind He is. And it's really my opportunity to show you guys what He's doing, and that's really the point of this season of life, is to grow closer to Him, and that's really where I'm able to show that to you guys. So I'd really appreciate it if you check out the blog, and hope you're encouraged and moved to praise and glorify our great God with me. I've kind of expressed a couple different prayer opportunities throughout this video, but I wanted to stress 3 things in particular. Please pray that I would be able to serve my team and the ministry here with humility and grace as I do whatever jobs are given to me, and that I would be open to see how God would be willing to use me in this season. Please pray that I would be able to share truth and love with the students that I serve. I'm excited to see how God can use that time with those girls. Please pray that I would seek the Lord with all of my heart, my time, and my efforts. That I wouldn't be trying to do a bunch of different things, because doing things for Christ can never substitute my time with Christ. Mostly, I just want to love Christ, and I've been getting distracted, and there have been so many other things I've been pursuing apart from Him. So please pray that my heart would be so in love with Christ that everything else just permeates with Him. That's all I want. I just want to be used by Him. I want to be willing to do whatever He calls me to do, and that comes from a heart that's fully surrendered in love to Him. So please pray for that. Pray that God's Word would convict me and draw me closer to Him, that I'd know His Word, that I'd love it, that I'd memorize it, and be able to use it to bring Him glory. It's been 2 months. It's been crazy. God's so kind, and I'm so excited to see what He has planned for my future. Thank you so much for your prayers and encouragement, and for allowing me to be a part of putting the gospel on display.